Hi YouTube, it's Mrs. Rains here. I wanted to come at you guys with a quick video update about the cabbage soup diet. It is day 2, and I did not do a video for my dinner because I was out at my brother's house, and there's a lot of people and things going on, so I didn't video. But my brother and my sister-in-law were actually switching their kids' rooms around, so the older daughter would have the bigger room. And so we were moving furniture and all that kind of thing. So they opted to buy us pizza and wings and stuff like that. Well, I did not eat the pizza, obviously. So I was able to get a Wendy's salad, like a Wendy's garden salad instead. It did have chicken in it, which was okay. It wasn't a lot. As you know, when you go to fast food restaurants, they don't really give you a lot of meat in the salads anyway. So I didn't count it all, against myself. I wasn't like downtrodden or upset about it. It was what it was. I wasn't at home, and I didn't pack anything because I didn't think we would be gone for as long as we were. We just got home. It's like 7 o'clock at night. So, but I did not eat any lunch. I actually ate that breakfast that I posted the video about earlier. And then at church, they actually had a going away party for one of the ladies at the church who was moving to another state. And they had a whole bunch of food there, and I didn't eat any of that as well. So I managed not to be really hungry, which I'm surprised. But right now, just because I know, that my body needs more calories, I am going to go downstairs and have a bowl of soup. And I am going to have a baked potato because on day 2, you can have a baked potato dinner or breakfast or lunch. And I haven't had it yet, so I'm going to have that. And so I'm about to go do that now. And I actually do have a little salad left over from this morning. I didn't eat the whole salad. I'm afraid I ran out of time. So I am going to eat the rest of my salad, hopefully, and I'm going to eat a baked potato and a small bowl of soup just to give my body the calories it needs. I'm also going to have a 16-ounce glass of water, and I may have a cup of hot tea just before bed. And I'm just drinking tea unsweet. The one thing that's good about church is we do have, an area for coffee and tea and everything, and they do have the tea that I drink, the Lipton tea that I have at home is the same thing they have there, but they also have flavored herbal teas that are like pomegranate and stuff like that. So I did have a pomegranate tea today, which was really good without the sugar. I thought, sure, I'd be like, bleh. But I'm able to drink unsweet tea and it doesn't really bother me. So it's just nice to have something cold and not just always be drinking water. I know I got to get out of that mentality, but for now it works for me. So I'm going to have my potato and my salad and soup, and then I'm going to call it a night. We had a busy day at church. Happy Palm Sunday to everybody out there. It's a really good message. Our pastor's in the book of Ruth. Really enjoying the series. He's going to wrap that series up at the end of, actually, since it is this coming week is Easter, he's going to wrap it up then. That'll be the end of March, and then we'll start a new series the next Sunday after that. So I'm really excited to see the conclusion of the book of Ruth. It's a really good read. And all the things I thought about it are different now that I've been taught a different way of thinking about it. So that's what's good about really getting in the Word for yourself and also being taught. So anyway, enough about that. Just wanted to update. And I had one question I wanted to answer. Somebody asked on a comment in one of the last couple of videos, they asked if it's difficult for me to cook food for my family that's separate than what I'm eating, especially when I'm cooking them something good and savory while I'm just having cabbage soup. It is hard, but I think this time around it's easier. The first time around that I did it in January, it was much harder because it was the first time, and it's really mind over matter. So the second time was a lot easier. I found that I was able to not even think about what they were eating. And so, like, there's a couple of times, sometimes you do get the aroma of it, and you're like, oh, that probably tastes so good. And then you see the kids just like looking their fingers, oh, it's so good. And it kind of does get to you, but you really got to stop and either pray or you got to stop and do something. You like got to walk away and do something else while they're eating. I tend to not eat at the same time as them when I'm doing this diet. I tend to eat and try to eat in solitude so that I can kind of just really stop and enjoy what is before me instead of just rushing and wolfing it down. Because like when we're all sitting together as a family, it seems like everybody's rushing to eat. I don't know why that is, but it does seem that way. So, there's different ways you can get around, worrying about what everybody else is eating. So like even today when everybody was eating pizza it wasn't that, it didn't bother me as much. I just sat and ate my salad and I was fine with that. I wasn't, it was like, yeah, the smell was getting to me and yeah, it looked like it was good. But I knew that what I was eating was ultimately going to be better in the long run. So, you know, I did my best to just eat what was in front of me and be thankful for that. So I don't know if that helps you. People that have to cook something, you know, separately, what helps me is for me to have a snack while I'm cooking for them. So like if I'm cooking, you know, food for them, I might, you know, pull out an orange and tear the pieces apart so I can have a piece of orange as I'm cooking. So by the time I'm done cooking and I finish the orange, I don't feel dissatisfied in what, you know, is before me to eat. Or then also me eating my fill of whatever that day allows. So like if it was day 2 and I'm allowed to have vegetables, I'm going to snack on vegetables while I'm cooking. And then I'm going to have my salad prepared, you know, during the time I'm cooking for them so that I can be eating that. Or I can, you know, have my salad in front of me when they sit down to eat whatever they're eating. So I'm filling myself up with something good. Also, I cater the meals according to my day. So like for I'm looking at the paper here. Day number 5 and 6 will be easy because that's steak and I can have tomatoes. So if I make everybody steak or if I make everybody chicken, it doesn't bother me. And then like the day, like tomorrow, day 3, I can have as much fruit and vegetables as I want. So I might just stir fry some veggies in like a marinade of some sort and put that on top of a bed of cauliflower. You know, while they're eating rice, I'll just rice up or shred up some cauliflower and put mine on top of cauliflower so it has the same appeal, even though it's not the same. I'm not eating that grain. But, I mean, there's ways around it. So I'll just try to incorporate what I have to eat in with what they're eating. So it has some kind of, I'm not really making 2 separate meals, if that makes any sense. So there's a lot of ways around it. And hopefully I can show you guys some of the ways that I try to, you know, make it work. So like tomorrow, for instance, what I'm planning to do is make a teriyaki stir fry. And I am going to grill some chicken on the side, in the George Foreman grill probably. And I will chop that up in the portion that my family eats. Well, they're going to eat it on top of rice, whereas I'm just going to make lettuce wraps out of mine. So I'll use romaine lettuce and put, you know, my flavored flavored vegetables inside, while they'll have flavored vegetables and meat on top of rice. So that makes it it's a congruent meal. Like it's the same thing that they're eating. I'm just having it without meat and I'm having it on lettuce instead of on rice. So it's not that difficult for me to incorporate things, if that makes sense. So anyway, I've said a mouthful, I've taken up enough time, got it ahead of all you do, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for breakfast and day 3.